What's up everyone and welcome back to you on the Moonchart channel, the channel where you can learn Elliott Waves the right way. We have planned this talk on Bitcoin, we have planned this target. We said in 2 days, when we were doing the move to the downside here, we said the 618 before, we plan also one target here during the down. This was less likely, really less likely, so we expect the price to go minimum to the 100% here or to the 1618 here. These are the two more likely targets. After we planned and recognized that it was going to this price here, we have planned the bottom we have done at the moment on Bitcoin. This is just pretty insane, all by using Elliott Waves, and yeah, this is just pretty insane. This is just insane, clearly, how we are trading this market. Now, are we in these waves? Are we not in these waves? Only time will tell us. For now, it's following, so we're going to keep these waves. Okay, we're going to see what we can expect next, what we can look at now. Okay. Sorry, but yeah, before to start this technical analysis, don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoy the content. As always, this helped me a lot to develop the channel, this helped me a lot with the YouTube algorithm. This helped a lot to develop the channel, clearly. If you want to subscribe to the channel because you enjoy the content, don't forget to do it, because that show me the support, clearly. And yeah, if you want to turn on notifications, you can absolutely, so you can be notified if there is a new video. So yeah, how to let's first of all make this quick introduction. If you want to improve your trading skills, if you want to just master the chart, you're at the right place, because I'm going to teach you Elliott Waves and Exo chart that are just one technical analysis, extremely important in the crypto market and in the world market, clearly. And also Exo chart, that is a software that is something extremely important, because you're going to recognize what is behind the market, the data behind the market, so you can re-enter your trade better. I'm going to teach you all of this. You can check everything in the plan section here. Everything is here, you can just check this out. Yeah, everything is just waiting for you. A course on Elliott Wave, on Exo charts for beginners. If you do not have any base in trading, you will get a course for beginners. You will get some bonus content, some live stream every month. As a VIP, you will get a Sunday live stream, some daily updates on Exo charts with what I'm just showing to you my daily plan, clearly, what I'm expecting during the day, where I'm going to look for a buy, where I'm looking to look for a sell, for a short. Okay, some market updates in addition to that on Ethereum, Cardano, Matic, XRP, and other crypto. And for investors, my analysis on long term on a lot of cryptocurrency, as you can see here. So if you want to check this out, you just have to go on the mooncharts.fr website, and you will find that in the plan section. So anyway, enjoy this technical analysis. Alright, so after this quick introduction for the website, what I propose at Mooncharts, we are going to update this wave count here. Okay, we're going to see what we can expect here. So first of all, keep in mind that the context is extremely weird. Okay, really, this is something terrible. We have a lot of counts possible. Okay, at the moment we take the most easy one at the moment, the most easiest one. Okay, so we're not going to make it really complex. We're going to take the most basic Elliott Wave pattern that you can learn on the website for free, by the way, the ABC zigzag. Okay, so what is an ABC zigzag? This is 5 waves, triple waves, 5 waves. Okay, so we have a wave 1 2 3 4 5 here, then we have a triple wave or a triangle, A B C D E. Oh my god, this is a terrible one, A B C D E, for example, and then move it down. Or I'm going to draw you a triple wave like this. Okay, triple wave, and on the C wave, in the C wave, we have a wave 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, this is the most easiest pattern with the Elliott Wave count. In Elliott Wave, clearly the most easiest correction wave. This is possibly what we are in at the moment. Okay, so I'm going now to remove, we can be some indifferent possible counts here. Okay, so for example, here in the wave, normally we have done the wave 1 2 3, okay, 4 and 5. Wave 4 is a nice flat here. I'm going to remove these waves. I'm going to remove these 5 waves to here. I'm going to remove, going to leave everything here. Going to remove this 100% right there. Perfect, to make it a bit cleaner here. I'm going to leave it, by the way, for now, to explain you how to trade that. So yeah, I'm not, because yeah, you know that we are in a Z wave, so I was telling you that we have to be aware of the context, because here we can be done with a Z wave. Why? Because this wave, this 5 waves down, can also be, for example, a WXYZ. So speak this wave, W, X, Y, X, and Z. Okay, these are also in 5 waves, and we have the W, X, Y, X, Z, because inside these waves, this looks a bit more like a correction than something with some impulsive waves. So really be careful. We can be in a W, X, Y, X, Z too. So in that case, this is not an ABC zigzag here, because we have a 5 waves, triple waves, 5 waves, but this can be, for example, a W, an X, and a Y, with in the first W wave, a W, a W, an X, a Y, an X, and a Z, for example, and this gives you the W wave. We're going to retrace for an X wave, and we're going to jump here for a Y leg, sorry, here. Okay, why we can do a lot of corrections here? Because we are possibly, I'm not saying that we are in this 100%, this is sure, no, we are possibly in the Z wave. Okay, keep in mind the target of the Z wave. I'm going to add you back this. You just have to pull a fib, from this wave to W root. If you want to see a bigger wave, you just have to check out the previous updates. You will find everything. I'm going to try to not repeat myself. Gonna be too long otherwise. But this, for example, here we got the 618 by the way before. Okay, we have all of these targets step by step. We have this first target here, okay, right there. By the way, you have targets here, I'm stupid. You have this first target here, 6.8, so before here, okay, of this Z wave here. That is the first target. You do not see the line, but if you have the 6.8 here, you have the line now. Okay, the yellow line here. This is the first target. We are around here, so this is possible that we have done the bottom, okay, in case we have done the WXYZ here, and now this was not 5 ways, and now we are bullish. This is possible, you have to understand that, okay. If we have to go more down, we can look towards this 100%, okay, of the Z wave here, the red line here. If we have to go more down, we can look towards the 123, and then that is the green line here. If we have to look for low, we can look for the 161 point here. These are every single targets for the Z wave, so be aware of that. We are on the first target now. If we bounce off that, we keep pushing higher and higher. This is possible. We have done the Z wave already, okay. We can still be, of course, in the X wave, extra. I'm not going to jump into more details because this will be really long video. And if you want to check this out, by the way, you have everything in the VIP Sunday live stream on the website. In the last one, I explain everything. Okay, all the wave count possible. But yeah, so now we are going to focus with we're going to stay with this most common ABC zigzag, okay, because for now this is what we can see clearly. Waves are following, so we're going to stay with this, okay. So here, if we have done these 5 ways, we have done now a bounce of, I'm going to remove all these all these squares. Perfect. All right, if we have done the 5 ways down, okay, we bounced off the most common target here, 100% of the wave. 5 was talking about, all the way down here, we can take the low and pump it up. What do you have to do in that case? Just to add a bit of confluence, so to speak. Here you have a monthly level here, that is a support, clearly. What we have done right here, okay, we have done a bounce off this monthly level, so that's why you have to add a bit more of confluence. We have taken the low I was looking for. If we had to go to this target here, as I said in the free public update, this is absolutely fine to go a bit below here, to go more down, to just take the low, and once we have taken the low, we can pump it up. So this is exactly what we have done. Why? Because of the market structure. Clearly, this is what we do on Bitcoin with experience. You're going to make your own experience on Bitcoin. You're going to see that this is what we do and what we do most of the time, clearly. Okay, so we have taken the low. Once we have taken the low and we bounce it off the monthly level, yeah, it brings us where we are at the moment, clearly. So that's why we applied the top here. We feel a short. Now we are also long from the low here. That was not an exact target, but as I said, we can absolutely go a bit more down. And the only thing you have to do is to add more confluence. And we was looking for that with VIPs, to look for a long on this weekly, of course, on this by the way, on this monthly level here. We got some other levels a bit higher below extractor, which you have seen, and we recognize we was on the bottom here. Was doing this move to the downside here, and I was saying to VIPs, this is classed as bullish. This move here is classed as bullish already, and when we recognize that was classed as bullish, during the day we have done a nice move to the upside. So from the top right here of the move to the low, that gives us a nice 10% move to the downside for a short. That is really cool, okay. And for now, for the long we have planned, it gives us a 6% move to the upside. This is absolutely insane what we're doing right now, and all for free on the YouTube channel. So if you're following this trade, this is pretty insane, because normally you're doing some nice amount of money now. With this is pretty cool. If you just know how to trade all of this and how to take the trades, how to add a bit more of confidence on your targets, all the stuff like this, to really get some accurate targets, you're going to ride this like really crazy, okay. So now you're going to tell me, yes, but what can we expect next, okay? What can we expect next year is, if we follow, of course, this context here, that will be we're in the Z, okay, the big Z wave here, as I said. We're in this big ABC inside of the wave. I'm maybe going to change the color, by the way, to a green one, okay, so we can make a difference between this Z and the ABC wave here, okay. I'm going to make it like a 6 cycle, maybe something a bit bigger here, so you can see it better. Let's go with this ABC here, okay. So an ABC zigzag on the B wave have more chance to retrace 38.2 or 618 66%, okay. So this right line is the 38.2 here, okay. This 618 is these two yellow lines are the 618 and 66% here, okay. The B wave have more chance to retrace 38.2 and 618 66%, or 618 66%. We of course can retrace less. We of course can retrace 50%, 78.6, maximum 85.4. Sorry, should we break and touch the 90%? This is normally an invalidation of this B wave, and we can think about another pattern. For example, an A, B, C flat or something like this. Oh my god, it's a very crazy draw. An A, B, C flat. Okay, we break we take the previous high and we move it down. Some few stuff like this. We're going to of course update this if we see that we are in this. For now, this is too early, so we are not going to take these scenarios. Okay. If we want to drop next, to really go to lower targets, we should normally not do a big and massive B wave. So we should not go that high. Now, if we do not go that down after this, we can absolutely retrace more, and we can retrace more if that's not a retracement, but for example, that's a wave, an impulsive, and as I said, we have done the Z here, and now we are bullish. We have an impulsive already here, possibly, and we're going to do 2-305, and here we go, pump it up now. Okay, this is possible too. You have to understand if I've done the Z. Okay. So only time will tell us, but for now, what we can see with a smaller wave count, I'm going to give you my smaller wave count and show you how we have been able to trade that already this morning. Really, that's pretty crazy already this morning. Every day I'm updating the chart for VIPs. I'm showing my plans. Okay, we have hit a short on this top, and we recognize that was a long. We planned this target here. I didn't feel long here because I was doing the live stream, but this was a planetary on the exact bottom of the exact bottom, still being short on the top here, still being long on the top here, we were still short from the top, we were still short from the top here. I mean, and long from lower too. So that's just pretty insane how we are trading this, all with one account on Bybit and sub account, different main sub account on Bybit on the main Bybit account. So this is pretty insane how we can trade this. Really, that's pretty crazy. Every single move we do, we are winning on this market because we are short from high, we are long from low. This is pretty insane. Anyway, so here we're going to go. I'm using the Coinbase price, okay, to see this. To do my charting. So I'm going to remove that square here. That was the bottom of the exact bottom we have done. I mean, not the exact bottom, but the bottom we have done here on the monthly. I'm going to remove the monthly, okay, and I'm going to start the charting with you. So here, what we can see, I'm not saying that we are in this because keep in mind that we are charting this on the 5 minute. The 5 minute is absolutely nothing. This is really for scalping. Wave can be really wrong because on the 1 minute you cannot really verify smaller waves, so the smaller wave count. Okay, for example, if you add a wave 1 here, okay, you have a wave 1, for example, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom. Do we have a leading here or not? Yes, we have a possible wave 1, 2, 3, or 5. We cannot verify and be sure about the wave count, so be careful and take these waves as a possible wave count. Okay, I'm going to share that with you. Normally this small wave count is only for VIPs, but this is how we have been able to take a short here and to take a long here. Okay, so here, first of all, okay, I'm gonna go back on the 5 minute here. What we can see here, we have white hidden, perfect. We have a possible wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, if we check the RSI, this is not really good because we have a divergence from the wave 3 and 5. When we have a leading, we do not want to get this kind of divergence. So anyway, we're going to say this RSI can be wrong sometimes, so we're going to accept that we have done these 5 ways. Okay, as I said yesterday, by the way, in the Bitcoin in the VIP chats, we have a possible wave 1, 2, 3, or 5. Boom, wave 1, wave 2 done, and now we're going to push high for a wave 3. So be careful trying to short. This can still be an ABC, of course. To go lower, we plan targets. We just have to see and to recognize if we have to take some shorts or not, thanks to the order flow, for example. Okay, so here wave 1, I mean 5 ways here. So this is in that case an A, okay, right there, a B, and we are high. I mean we push it higher here for a C. In that case, now this is a correction, and we're going to drop from here. That's why we feel so short on this top here, because we never know if we're in this, in which wave we are on a low time frame. We can think about some waves. We recognize the more likely ones, the less likely ones, but we never know in which wave we are exactly. Okay. Yes, waves are following, but there is still another count that will make a nice move to the downside here. Why? Because if we're in a wave 5 here, yes, we can be an impulsive to the downside and be done with all the wave. But for example, here, we can also not be done with this. And if that's, for example, an ABC, so a correction to go more down, we can also class this move to the downside as an ABC zigzag. So a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, 4, 5, and we have a nice wedge to the downside. Here we go. We have our ending here in the wave 5. Everything is possible, so that's why we feel some short here, and we're trying to, I mean, on every single resistance clay, if there is data to short, we short clay, and if there is data to long on support, we long. That's the only thing we do clay. We plan the most important targets, and once we have done this, we just recognize if we have to take some trades or not. Okay, So anyway, here ABC, okay, that's the first possibility. Here now I don't really like it. Why? Because if you pull an extension from the wave one A wave root to the A wave bottom to the to the A wave, from the A wave root to the A wave top to the B bottom here, you can see that we have tapped the 200% here almost at the dollar here, and this is not only an invalidation except if we're in an extension in ABC. When we hit the 200%, rules say if we hit the 200% in an ABC, we have to think about an impulsive. So here, what we can think about is an impulsive. So here, the problem is, do we have done this wave, for example, here, like this? Do we have done this wave 1, 2, 3, for example, the 3 here, 4 and 5 like this? Or are we still in the wave 3, 4, and 5? How we have been able to trade, I mean, to recognize that was a good target to look for a long because of the market structure, because we have some other confidence, of course, but also because a wave 4, okay, I mean, first of all, a wave to retrace have 73% chance to retrace between the 50 and 618 here. So you just have to pull a fib from the wave 1 top, okay, right there, to the wave 2 bottom, I mean, to the wave 1 root, sorry. Once you have done this, you will just add all your retracement targets, okay, and you will find the 50 and 618, 66%. We have 73% chance to stop between these two targets. What we did, after a 56.8, 66%, we expect the price to stop on the 23.6 or on the 38.2. So you just have to pull a fib from the wave 3 top to the wave 3 root or wave 2 bottom, okay? And you will find this 23.6 and 38.2. This is why, and this is what here we got a lot of, we got some confidence without, and during the live stream I said, if we go here, this is a possible long because we have a support here. If data are following, this is a possible long to take here. And we bounced it off that, okay? After we shorted this top here, that's pretty nice. Right there, you can see here, if you show on the top here, that's pretty cool. This can be, of course, a correction like this, okay, to dump more, to go to the 38.2, or to dump more because, yeah, if we have done the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for example, like this, now we are in an A, B, C zigzag, or we are in a wave 1, 2, 3, and pump it more, okay? So in which way we are at the moment, only time will tell us, okay? But we play with different scenarios, statistics, all stuff like this, okay? So now, if we have to push high, of course, keep in mind we're on the 5 minutes, so the discount can be really completely wrong. This is possible. If we push up from here, the first target for the wave 5 is the 618, then we have the 100% here, then we'll have the 1618 here, and then we'll have the 261 point maximum target, okay, right here. These are all the wave 5 targets. The more likely one for now is the 618. Now, if I have to push high, you can look towards this 100% here, okay? If we keep pushing higher from here, if now we go move down, okay, so we do a bigger wave like this to finally move it to the upside, for example, we just take the third click on we just put it on the wave 4 bottom, the third click, okay, the wave 1, the first click go on the wave 1 root, second click go on the wave 1 top right here, and the third click go on the wave 4 bottom. From here, you have the 618 first target, 100% second target. This one, it will be less likely because that will be a truncated wave 5. Sorry, so wave 5 that stopped before the wave 3 top, okay, or double top, so this is less likely, and we expect the price in terms of probabilities to go to the next target. So this becomes a more likely target. If we have to push higher, boom, 161 point. All depend on what we're going to do here, and if we're in these 5 ways, okay, that's why we feel a short here, because if we're not in these 5 ways, for example, we are in an A and B and C directly, and we have done the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, something like this, we are done with this, and if that's not 5 ways, for example, if that's, for example, an A, B, C, and now we have done an extension, and we're going to drop directly, we have to be short from here, okay? You understand what I mean? I think you see what I mean. And this is why we play with scenarios, we play with probabilities, and we play some trades at specific points on the market, okay? And here, for example, if we have done the wave 4 bottom already, boom, we are long. I mean, not me, I'm long from low, but anyway, we feel another long here, and if we have to ride a move to the upside after that, for the wave 5, for example, if I done the 23.6 wave 4 retracement, we can ride the wave 5 already, okay, and we can take profit extra, and if we do an extension, we just ride a move here, okay? So now we are short and long from here already, so we are secure. If we dump from here, we just look for a long, of course, if we swing for the pattern, all the stuff like this. Directly when we get stopped out, we check if we can re-enter or not. What I'm teaching to you clearly in the daily exochart daily updates I'm doing for you. And yes, I'm not going to everything, of course, but this is the main count I'm looking at the moment. Now, are we going to get an invalidation? I don't know, only time will tell us, but we're still training this with the different possibilities. You have to think about that. You have to understand that with the Elliott Waves, there is no only one possibility, and this is even more true for the smaller time frame, because for the smaller time frame, it's really complex to verify the smaller wave count. Okay, so you really have to understand that. So yeah, this is how I'm training this at the moment. This is what I'm looking at, the main wave, the more likely in terms of probabilities. Now if it have to change, we just accept that we have to change, we just move to the other scenario, and we're of course going to update that on the YouTube channel. So anyway, hope you're enjoying this profit here we are making with this Elliott Wave technical analysis and with the videos. If you, as always, don't forget to smash that like button, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and to turn on notifications. If you want to share this video, you can absolutely on social media, on your social media, to your friends, your family, where you want, with the place you want, clearly on Twitter or on where you want. and yeah, if you want to learn Elliott Waves, as always, you have the website right below in the description, and ExoChart also, by the way, ExoCharts. The software where you can see, for example, daily naked path control, weekly ones, extra. We can see TPOs like this, for example, that are extremely important levels. Where you can see a lot of stuff, for example, sessions too, like this. These are all templates, okay. Where you can get a lot of levels, okay, clear. I can see here, almost, by the way, tab these sessions here. That was not the best one, but anyway, this was in Confluence. So you can see here with the 23.6. Now it's not tapped yet, so it's not the best, but anyway, a lot of different view you can get of the market. You can really see what's happening behind the market and get a really strong zone of support or resistance, okay. This is what I'm teaching to you too, and every single days. For example, here on the top we have recognized we will more looking for a short. Once we have done the reaction we wanted, we took a short here to ride this move to the downside, and the low here we have seen how to take the long to ride a small push up we have done at the moment into the VWAP, by the way. So that's not really the best, but the VWAP was a take profit, as I said. So anyway, if you want to join the Discord server, the link is just right below in the description too. You can absolutely, I'm giving you some updates here, right there in the Bitcoin THL here. So if you want to check this out, you can absolutely. And yeah, so take care of you, that's important. Have all a brilliant day, and see you in the next one. Cheers.